Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we're taking care of our level 40 Carpenter quest, Memento Mori. Before we get started, let's go ahead and make sure we've actually eaten food, trying to make sure I'm in the habit of eating, crafting food, and other foods when we are doing things. Here we go, Salt Cod. It is extremely low level, but it is at least 3% experience bonus, and that's most of what we use it for. Hello there, Beatin. How is it going? What do you got for me today? Timbermaster Beatin is staring at you quite intently. Satora, you minx. If I didn't know better, I'd say Gerhard was smitten with you. He's given you another commission, this time for an oak composite bow. In case you're unaware, such a bow can only be wielded by a master archer with years upon years of experience in the field. Don't you see? You are to craft a bow for Gerhard himself. You are to give this commission your undivided attention, Satora. While simply crafting an oak composite bow is no small feat, I will not permit you to present anything less than perfection. Have I made myself clear? Good, now go. I think I can do that. I already have an oak composite bow, but I'm actually kind of saving it for my bard for when we get up to level 40. So we're going to be making another one ourselves. We need 3 oak lumber, 1 beast sinew, 1 old goat horn. Went ahead and picked those up real quick. Mostly in the South Shroud. I got the beast sinew from Antelopes down there, as well as the oak logs in that area. And I picked up the old goat horn from Myotragus Billy's over in Eastern Thanalin. Alright, should be... Oh, we're not at a high enough level to have Fire God's Blessing on Carpenter yet. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Alright, there is that oak composite bow done. Let's hand it over. Only perfection will suffice, Satora. If you have it, then show it to me. I do indeed. It's going to be right over here. Even experienced carpenters can find constructing a composite bow to be a daunting task, given the complexity of the design and the variety of materials required. I see, though. I see what you mean, though, with it being a composite bow. You've got the horn as the grip, and then the wood was added as the part that flexes towards the top and bottom. Interesting. But the resulting product is well worth the price. This union of wood, bone, and sinew possesses the power of a self-bow more than twice its size. This makes it ideal for archers who must travel with minimal supplies and cannot afford to carry heavier equipment. No matter how much I search, I cannot find flaw with your craftsmanship. Your materials, your execution, it is all, for want of a better word, perfect. It comforts me to know that Gerhard will wield this formidable weapon. Deliver it to him with my blessings. Alright, we got the oak composite bow, let's go make the delivery. Good to hear I got the Beatin seal of approval. I'm sure your probably boyfriend will enjoy it. But let's be honest, they're totally dating, my god. Beatin is smitten. Greetings, Satora, I believe you have a delivery for me. I do indeed. Now this is a fine bow worthy of the bow lord himself. The girl will be pleased. What's that? Beatin thought this was for me. Oh no, this is for another one of my archers. I have a perfectly serviceable bow which has served me for many years. Beatin ought to know he made it. Ah, those were the days. He the young initiate, I the aspiring serpent. He wasn't always so damn cocksure, you know. Back then he was full of doubts and questions. The maple longbow he made me might not look like much to you, but to me it's the perfect weapon. I intend to use it until the day I die. Not that I intend to die anytime soon, of course. Now then, I believe I have a delivery of my own to make. If you'll excuse me, Satora. Yeah, glad your recruit could get such a high-quality bow. I think Beatin might be a little bit sad. He definitely wanted you to have a great bow there. Beatin, I'm sorry, but the gift was not for your boyfriend. Welcome back, Satora. Was Gerhard well? What? He still uses that longbow I made as an initiate. I didn't think he kept it. But a twin-adder captain deserves a far finer weapon. I should offer to craft him a new one. Until the day I die. What nonsense. Surely that longbow is no more than a mangled stick at this point. If it were to break during battle, he would only have himself to blame. But I cannot stand idly by while he... No, I'll give this no more thought. He's an experienced soldier. He would never be so reckless. Oh, I did not realize you were still here, Satora. You may go. I have nothing else for you today. Ah, got caught up in your own thoughts. Worried about, yeah, understandable. Alright, and we hit level 50. There's Buyer God's blessing. Alright then, with that, we can get started on our crafting log for the day. Let's see, what do we have? In terms of crystals, we are going to need, for fire shards, we need 59. We need 48 ice shards, 125 wind shards. We are going to need 8 earth shards, 13 water shards, then 1 ice crystal, and 1 wind crystal. Once we have all of those crystals out of the way, in the central shroud, we are able to use botany for 3 elm logs. In the east shroud, I did not pick up either of these because they are both level 50 gathering for botanist, so they're out of my level range right now. That's fine, I'll get to that later and we can come back and do the mist recipes at another time. But from the east shroud with botany, we need to get 12 rosewood logs and 2 rosewood branches. Next up in the south shroud, we can use botany for 1 wildfowl feather. We can mine up 3 silver ore, use botany for 12 oak logs and 1 oak branch. In eastern Lenosia, we need to mine up 1 raw garnet and use our botany for 15 mahogany log. In upper Lenosia, we're going to mine up 2 siltstone. Western Thanalin, we mine up 9 iron ore. Central Thanalin will mine up 1 ragstone. Eastern Thanalin will mine up 4 wyvern obsidian and 2 alaman. Oh, I need to pull that out of my armory chest real quick. Where are you? The rotting shield, they said? There we go, rotting round shield. But let's see, where was I at? In southern Thanalin, we need to mine up 9 mithril ore. In northern Thanalin, I did not do this because it is level 50 mining, so I'm not able to do that quite yet. Or rather, it's outside of the scope of what I'm doing right now. But if you want to go for it, it is 12 cobalt ore mining in northern Thanalin. Then next up in Kurtha Central Highlands, we can mine up 1 jade. Okay, let's see. From the Junkmonger in Upper Lenosia. From either Memorunes or Gigirunes trading posts, we can get 1 rotting round shield and 1 crooked geese arm. Let's see, what's next? So, 4 materials from enemies. In the East Shroud, we can fight boars in the Bramble Patch for 2 boar hides. In the South Shroud, right to the southeast of Quarry Mill, where you find the Black Alaman. They're a little bit high level, but you can fight lesser columns there for Spoken Blood. That seems to be the only place you can realistically get Spoken Blood. You need 2 of it. Next up in the North Shroud, you can fight Bane Mites over by Falgord Float for 1 Diremite Sinew. In Eastern Thanalin, we can fight Aldgoat Billies for 4 Aldgoat Horns, or sorry, Myotragus Billies. Ooh, there's a lot of things we actually can't make right now. Ooh, we're already on to the last thing because we need new materials that aren't available to us at the moment. In Kurtha's Central Highlands, we can fight ornery Caracools to the south of Camp Dragonhead for 1 Caracool skin. Then in Is it Outer Lenosia? Is Outer Lenosia the only place we can get it? Okay, here we go. Eastern Lenosia is a better source. We can fight grass raptors for 1 raptor sinew. In Middle Lenosia, we can fight megalocrabs for 2 megalocrab legs. That should be it for all the gathering from, or rather all the fighting enemies for materials. Alright, on to the pre-crafting. From Carpenter, we're going to craft 1 elm lumber, 4 oak lumber, 5 mahogany lumber, and if you got the rosewood logs, 3 rosewood logs. As a blacksmith, we're going to make 1 iron ingot, 1 iron rivets, 3 mithril ingots, and if you got the cobalt, 6 cobalt ingots. As a goldsmith, 1 silver ingot, 1 siltstone whetstone, 1 jadeite. As a leatherworker, 2 boar leather. As an alchemist, 1 crab oil, 2 horn glue, 1 lanolin. As a carpenter again, 1 mithril cavalry bow. Let's see. In terms of the things that we don't have the materials for, we need 3 rosewood lumber. As a carpenter, as a blacksmith, 6 cobalt ingots, and then 3 cobalt rivets. Once you have everything, you should be able to make everything on the crafting log, but we were really short today because we don't have the rosewood or the cobalt. That's outside of my scoping that I'm doing to try and keep things at a reasonable pace on my end. And with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, now that we've finished up Carpenter level 40, it is time to go and prove Lord Francel's innocence. I will see everyone next time for that.